Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Christo and thank you ever so very much for joining me. This is the Date Unifies Japan campaign. Ming, if you've already recovered from your religious civil war, I'm going to be mad. Because you should not be able to do that quickly. Where are those rebels? Are those still religious rebels? I saw a siege. Where is it? I saw a cannon going off. Didn't I? I shouldn't be able to, should I? Can you can't see cannons in the fog of war, can you? I don't think you can. I don't see any rebel occupations, though. So I guess Ming, with their good old infinite money, managed to put it down. Last episode, we paid off a loan. There's 2 left. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Manpower trickling back in at 16 a month. Oh, my God. It's going to take a while before we can do much. We're basically at the whims of the greater nobles. And their loyalty doesn't trend up, unlike vanilla. So... well, it can trend up, but only if they get richer. They're unlikely to, because we're desperately trying to bring down their influence. We are lowering autonomy quite nicely. Hey, that's pretty good. This autonomy is tanking down. I mean, tanking down. It's coming down much slower than you'd like to see, but still, it's coming down. And our education level is going to fall, so we'll get a little bit more autonomy reduction from that. Marvelous. Death of a geisha. Geisha? Geisha. I'm not sure. I'm not going to mourn her passing for admin. A dead courtesan? No, they screwed me in the Takeda campaign. At least that's my headcanon. We just keep getting caught on this guy. Who are rivals? Oh, I haven't set my my third rival. Whoops. Whoops. Well, it should clearly be this guy. So we stop getting caught. We could also embargo him. No, we can't, because we are Thomas Vassal. We could insult him. Oh, there's no scornful insult button. That's weird. I mean, it's not weird. It makes perfect sense. We're not playing on Dharma, but it's very strange to me. So, I mean, this is the war, right? We have to kill Uswegi, something like that. And it looks like no one will join them. Oh, they have more land down here. I didn't notice that. There's a port and all. Not bad. Oh, and there's a significant Shinto minority. Well, we need to get hands on that. The Date are offering a gifted counselor to the royal family. When you say the Date... oh, right, okay. We're inbreeding. Fabulous. We are indebting... we must avoid indebting ourselves to the Date family, by which it means us. No, I will not let them consider me in their debt for an advisor that I could never possibly afford. Oh, good. She's an embezzler. I don't think that actually applies unless she's in charge. No, good. I kind of think your consorts thing should apply when you're even when she's not the actual ruler of your country. Maybe that would be overpowered or really horrendous when you stacked up 2 of the same thing. Our court level has fallen. Excellent. We didn't need 2 diplomats anyway. What do you want me to do? I can't spend money on the courts. Let's see. How much money would it cost to go to court level 3? It's not that bad. 5 ducats a year. It's only like half our income. More than half our income. Yeah, no. Don't put any money into the court. Good lord. It's tough. It's tough. Someone did say, or maybe several people, I can't recall, you should start in the south. It's much easier in the south, apparently. Probably because there's more trade money around, I'm guessing. And the nation starts slightly larger, I guess, which means you'd have less land you had to actually core in. How are we losing money now? Oh my god, what's happened? Our public service costs have gone up like crazy. Did it actually set court spending or something? No? Education spending? No? So how has that happened then? Oh, our Core V labour has run out. The maintenance is higher than the income, and we're not even spending any money on the courts or on... How is this happening? I think we might lose to the economy, which is something I haven't done in ages. in this game. But then I haven't played a difficult game in MEIOU&Taxes, basically. I mean, we've had some games where there were difficult moments, but I haven't really chosen a very, very difficult start yet, until this one. I mean, we could demand... No, we couldn't demand corvée labour again. Did I mug something up? Did I give myself a really bad modifier to tax, or... I don't think so. It's just state maintenance that's the issue. Did state maintenance get driven up by something? It is under S for state, right? It's not some strange thing. I don't see it. Maybe we have no modifier to state maintenance? Does it show up if you have no modifier? I don't recall. I'm not crazy, right? There's no state maintenance there. No. Okay. What else could it be called? Maintenance on states under M? I mean, it seems unlikely. Yeah, so it's just because we don't have corvée labour, I think. Oh, shabby court? Is that hurting us? No, don't think so. I mean, it's hurting us a bit, but... Tolerance of the true faith shouldn't matter. I mean... Did we lose? I think we lost. Oh my... That's such good timing. We're still losing crazy amounts of money, but that was a clutch event. I mean, it's not like I can unstate it. It's the capital. It does say miscellaneous expenses plus 20. What are the miscellaneous expenses right now? You can see that in here. Right? Yeah, discretionary expenses. Trade estate income and tolls. Right. Fair enough. We're about to get some stability. I mean, I could demand more from them, but we don't want to peeve them, because the more unhappy they are, the more unrest we're going to start getting. And I don't think it affects events around the estates much, the actual loyalty. We can correct request. Didn't we already do that? I feel like I already did that. We could switch our support, but I really don't think that would make any difference. We could get some... Yeah, okay, that's actually a pretty good idea. We should be spending maybe Diplo and military points on getting more... Well, I said 15%. Let's spend some mil points on it, since we're not getting a military idea anytime soon. Thank you. I'm thinking. We could declare a war. I mean, you declare a war. Oh, good. Hangings in the Han. Of late, reports of coming of powerful criminal factions rising in our home, Han. What is Han? Does that mean city or castle? The capital isn't called Han. The result of widespreading criminality, extortion, and looting has led to people to question our leadership. Oh, great. Drastic action on rebellious people. Well, we've got to do rebellious people. We cannot afford to go down to level 2 stability, 2 levels lower on stability. And we should be completely fine on unrest. So, fine. We have a bunch of rebellious people. No worries. Does... I mean, the greater nobles are just taking all our money, basically. We could try... I mean, if we can get to stability 1, we could try revoking a privilege from them. That might help. That'll help a bit. You know, stability 1. Got rid of... Oh, this pop-up's wrong. That's interesting. I wonder if the team knows that. Maybe it's one of those things they can't change. But this is wrong, right? The negative stability gives... much worse than what it just shows there. It gives basically the flip side of... every level of stability is multiplied by the following. Okay, it's not wrong. It's just that if you multiply -1, can you multiply by -1 to get a negative result? Is that how that works? It's been far too long since I did maths. I don't know why maths keeps coming up so much in the last couple of episodes. Why isn't the soundtrack balanced? Alright, let's turn up that. We've renewed a loan. Oh, goody. What else might have happened? Has our diplomat come in range of anywhere? Oh, it has! Let's see. Do we collect or transfer? Probably transfer, be my guess. Let's see. 1.19. Are we going to transfer anything? We will get a little bonus to our trade power down here. We should get a tiny bit of transfer just because, you know, yeah, 0.1, because we have merchant present giving us a little bit of trade power. Where are we on this list? At the bottom, goody. Trade power is tanked because we have loads of corruption. Yeah, that's probably a big part of it. We did raise our corruption up to where it was trending towards fairly readily. We could have let it trend up over many, many years instead. But yes, we've got a little bit. We're maximizing trade power. So we get... it did give us a bit more here, because our trade power down here should have risen. Where are we? Also right down near the bottom. Goody. Where is it? Trade power. Yes. Transfers from Manchuria. It's giving us a little bonus down here. If we were to collect, I very much doubt we could collect 0.1. Yeah, no, just keep transferring. That'll be fine. Maybe taking an idea group could save us. Which trade group? Which idea group can we turn into instant money? Well, trade ideas. Although remember, trade efficiency hurts trade power, so that might actually be a bad idea right now. Of course, this one cancels out the debuff of this one to become a pure positive, just 10% more income from trade when you combine these two. More range. That could be pretty good, actually. That could get us trading in southern Japan, although it would just be with our merchant. I really wish I hadn't lost my trade ship like an idiot, because that was purely just a silly move. The 3 extra merchants, I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I don't know. Maybe we start as someone stronger in the south, basically. Having more than one estate makes it much easier to revoke privileges from them. So do you have any burghers or any lesser nobles? Yeah, he has some lesser nobles. Some. So maybe they'd be a good person to start as. I don't know. I'm just not sure I see Date getting anywhere. I think I've said date a couple of times this episode. Sorry about that. We must protect our trade, I think. Honma will lose trade value. No, Uzen loses trade value. That is our most trade valuable province. But I don't really want to lose trade power from it. I think given that we have such a small portion of the trade wealth generation, we want to maximize our trade power generation to steal from the others more. Yeah, that seems right. So, I don't know. It feels like a downward spiral from which we are unlikely to recover. We could obviously get a bit more money by taking Diplotech earlier. We'd have got a little bit more money from trade, but I think going towards taking trade ideas, maybe. Culture ideas would help. I mean, it's 5% tax. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of money. Not taking out those loans would have been pretty good. If we... How could we raise our liberty desire? Like, if we just don't like the Overlord, do you think that raises it? Yeah, if we don't like them, how do we make us not like them? There's basically no way, is there? No, we freaking love them, apparently. The data in Japan is real high, right? Because we got that promotion and they've improved relations with us all the way up. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to get our liberty desire high enough to not pay tax unless we just get a lot stronger. Which, I mean, obviously is on the cards, but not if we fall to a friggin' economic crisis. So this, you know, as I said at the beginning of this series, the beginning not just of playing as Date, but playing in Japan, you know. We may fail several times. This is an exercise in seeing all the different ways in which you can fail to unify Japan. Claim, please. Well, we've got 10 favors with this guy. So we could call him against someone. Like this guy. I mean, do we just sit here hoping something changes? Waiting for the idea group? Or do we cast the die? You have to cast the die, right? We go after Yetego, and the Uswegi clan, just so we can stop pronouncing their name. We hope it doesn't call in their overlord. We pray that this guy gets 2 men out of his his estates. We raise up some of our estate levies so we can actually siege it. And we pray we can get enough money out of them that our economy actually holds as a result of this. There's a fair amount of praying in this plan, which tends to mean it's not a good plan. But let's do that. Let's venture with a chance. I mean, that's a good sign. That's a good one. Got an heir. He's not very good, but he's okay. No longer getting that uncertain succession. Of course, now we're hemorrhaging money. Are we ahead of your military tech by any chance? No, you're actually ahead of us. That's good. He's got land down here, but it's only 3 development, so I'm really hopeful that he'll only be able to train 1 man from his estates, which should try and pop out here. I can see your treasury, can't I? Are you my rival? No, we couldn't rival you. Oh yeah, we did rival you. Okay, cool. Economy, or is it just country? I think. So he's got 100 ducats right now in his treasury. So if we can take his treasury, we're in a darn good place. It could pay off all our loans. This could be our salvation. We should make this the war goal. No, we should make this the war goal, even though it's level 2 fort, I think. And we do want to call our ally, who we cannot promise land because of the strange CB situation. We charge in. We will need our estate levies because it's unlikely they will have 2. Offensive war support, please. I would like... I mean, we should go full, really, shouldn't we? Because otherwise, when you get an attrition tick or something, you can stop being able to do the siege. So let's do that. And you know what, Greater Nobles? I hate you. So give me 4,000 manpower. We're going to just let them loot, I think. I don't want to hurt their morale that badly. So he's training up at least 1 man. He's training up someone here, but not here. That's a good sign. He's going to get there on the... He's going to rise up on the 20th, on the 21st. I kind of hope we could be there before he could do that. Oh, wait, what? Did I misread that? Did I misread that? Did I misread that, is what I meant to say. All right, yes, of course, we can never get down here because these guys will not give us military access. Actually, he will, and he will, but... No, he will too? What? Cool, okay. They must really hate this guy. Cool, okay, and it didn't call in his overlord, which is freaking marvelous. Do we have a siege general? We did. Rather. That's also freaking marvelous. So we are going to go into debt. But as long as he doesn't spend too much of his money, we should be able to get a bunch of it in the peace deal. I'm not marching these guys in, so these guys take the extra attrition, in case you were wondering. And I want this guy to go down here and siege this province. Oh, God. You didn't have the training man. Or is the training man hidden by Fog of War, I guess? Ah. That's a problem. Yeah, that's a big problem. Not least because he's just spent all his money. Come back. That's really weird. I guess it's because the province is so small. It looks like it's not in Fog of War. But I should have inferred that it would of course, be in Fog of War. Wait, no. Wait, what? I'm confused. Ah, right, yes. The sea tile is not in Fog of War, but no one is allied to us in the sea tile. And therefore, we don't get vision on things you can see from the sea tile. But even then, this still shouldn't look like it's not in the Fog of War. It doesn't border the sea tile. I don't know. A gifted Shintoist. Yes, there's always room for talented men. More Shintos. And a general. Is he any good? He's not bad at all. Was that him? Oh my goodness. He is a god. He is the man that would convince us to convert to Shintoism. Oh. I mean, this is a great opportunity to get noble loyalty for very, very cheap. Oh, did you just get a 3rd man? No, he didn't. Okay, good. But still, anything that makes me lose money right now is a blow to my very soul. We should perhaps vassalize this guy. You can have vassals as an autonomous vassal, right? I'm considering now, do I even want military access down here? Considering he's got 2,000 men sitting here. I think we just let this siege finish and then go down there. Yeah, that sounds about right. Just don't worry about the death amounts. It's fine. It's not fine, but We'll see. Hey, finally! Progress! 2 ticks now. God, our chance of making progress is not great. Well, that's not true. We've got a fairly good chance, actually, to make progress. But our chance of making decent progress is not that good. Come on. Yes, supply shortage. Okay. Now show me that water shortage. Please. We're suffering attrition. Oh, good. We got a disease outbreak. Excellent. Is that including the friendly armies? We only have... Yeah. So even if I send my men in right now, do we have enough to siege? Yeah, we do. I can combine them in. They're just not attaching to me. They won't take leadership of this siege off me, will they? You know what? They might, the gits. Lost Conquer Daimyo against... Who was that? Hakateyama? Yeah. Why is that? Why did I even have that to begin with? Anyway. Merge. Shift merge. And we can't take off. Oh, I can't shift merge properly, hence to take off these guys. That's unfortunate. Alright, I guess we all have to stay here. It looks like they're not attaching to us, so they would try and take leadership of this siege. What is that? Oh, come on. I didn't recognize that symbol, because I don't think I have ever seen that pop up. No, I must have seen it once. They're going to join the war against us. Goody. Alright. Can I leave this on the screen while I'm paused? I can. But I can't move into their land yet. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem right there. I mean, we could let the siege carry on for 3 months, and then it'll auto decline. We might win this siege before they come and murder us and ruin our lives and end the campaign. We could also deploy our men over here, prepared to charge into their capital, but then they'll raise up levies here, which will then move down, and the guys from here will join up with them, and then they'll crush us. And they'll call in their allies, who will come... Wait, no. Surely they can't join as a full ally. I think they'd just join as a secondary participant. What's it called? They'd not be a co-belligerent. What's the name of a non-co-belligerent? Is there an official name for a non-co-belligerent? Non-co-belligerent just sounds like a very clumsy way of saying it. We're just going to let it... we're just going to delay the advisor, basically. We're the US just delaying the Japanese diplomats before the attack on Pearl Harbor. We can't... If we can't hear you, it didn't technically happen. Alright. Get through here. Please. Can I send out one of my men yet? Oh, don't use that combine button. Use that one. Yes, good. We can remove these guys. We shouldn't lose... Oh, right, but they haven't reinforced up yet, so it's not actually going to do it. Come on, win the siege before... Oh, they... Okay, good. They did join as a non-co-belligerent. So they haven't, but they're rallying up down here, and then they're going to come for us. We have got a god general, so maybe we should still fight. Maybe we shouldn't just try and peace out by winning this siege. Come on, please. I beg of you. We have 5,000 men. We have 5,000 men. It's a match made in heaven. The battle to decide the campaign. We have to do it after having done a big siege, of course, which is always nice. Maybe they have attached to us. They look like they have attached to us. Why are we not losing money? Oh, we are. We're just taking some big loans recently. Right, I was going to say, why are we not losing money that fast? Okay. AI attached? Of course, but I can't actually get to them. Would you attach to me, please? I mean, this might be... we can't stand in the siege woods. I can stand in the siege floodplains, though. And they outnumber us. We took another disease outbreak right at the end. Fantastic. Let's wait back a bit, and let's put the god Shinto general in charge. He's a 3-star. Yes. Would you come and join me? Where are you going? Okay, he is going to join me. Good. We should wait one more tick to recover up to full strength here. Oh, some of them are going onto boats. Oh, hello. That seems very ill-advised. Extraordinarily ill-advised. They split their armies. Yes, okay. We have a chance. We're going to get the last recovery tick. We're charging in with our glorious Shinto Tom... Okay. Can you... Oh, you can't rename generals. You can just name them when you roll them. That's right. Alright, we're going to call him Tom. Glorious Tom. with our superior morale and discipline. Missing out on tactics, presumably because they're also ahead of time. How are you all ahead of time so far on military tech? I guess they're just not starting with a military idea group. But we gave them a river crossing. We strategically positioned ourselves. Okay, this is the law. Deep law. The local persecuted Shinto presence is siding with us because we're known to be tolerant of the Shinto faith, and hence told us where the perfect place to catch them when they were crossing a river was, resulting in the devastation of their army. Yes! And he's a battlefield medic. Glorious. Alright, he's going to retreat to here, where I can't follow him, because 1, 2, 3 is not enough provinces to shatter retreat. But that's pretty glorious. Oh, and now they're landing over here. But again, the local Shintos have told us they're coming. Marvelous. Let them lock before I show them that I'm going to come and kill them. It's taking them ages to move here because it's a... what do you call it? A hostile landing. Takes a long time. Okay, that's one of them. High enough on opinion to give us military access. Next up. And obviously now he's locked, and the AI doesn't know you can move the ships to break the landing lock. So they will fall straight into my trap. Marvelous. We don't actually need military access from this guy, do we? No. Just from these two now that this guy's joined. There we go. Stack wipe. Yes. You are going to give me your treasury. All of it. How many men have you got left now? You still got 3,000 down there. I'm loath to go into the woods. But I mean, it is only a 1 pip disadvantage. And we probably have like at least a 3 pip advantage just from the general. Death or glory? We have clearly... well, I'd like to lose corruption, but it will go back up. No, actually, it's coming down now. Yeah, I'll lose the prestige to lose some corruption. That's fine. Hagishiyama culture. Youth culture has been spreading throughout the land based on the ideals and aesthetics of Zen Buddhism and the concept of... okay, I apologize. Wasabi? It looks like... no, wabi-sabi, I guess. The concept of wasabi. I mean, it's a great concept. I fully support it, but... no, okay, wabi-sabi, beauty and simplicity. The tea ceremony, flower arrangement, all that kind of good stuff. We can encourage its growth. We get for 10 years, admin and diplotech costs down, but we lose 30 diplo power. So that seems really bad. Because 10% tech cost reduction is... oh no, yeah, 5% tech cost reduction is 20 monarch points, right? So let's say you take each tech once in those 10 years. Is that the average? What's the average number of years between techs? It's 10, isn't it? I'm thinking. I think it's 10. If something just stops being ahead of time, and then you take it again, it's normally 10 years. Maybe it's not that simple. Maybe they're actually at different intervals, but... see, balance the dance. Oh, this is such a loud song. So it's probably worth it, if not for the money. But we're not going to do that. Sorry, not for us. We're not into those tea ceremonies. We're into bankruptcy and futile wars. That we pull off with the help of these glorious Shinto generals. Okay, he's back. Can we afford to leave some men and go face him? Meanwhile, the Isuegi are landing troops on our other shores. I think what we do is we let them try and siege us here. And they won't succeed in time. Is my hope. We are craven. Excuse me? Oh god, I didn't mean to move. We're craven? Or is that my son? Oh, come on. How are we craven? Look at this war we declared. It's glorious. We stood our ground even as our rival attempted to make us peace out. No, they're going to unify behind us. So that's a real problem. He's going to get there on the 20th of March. Good lord, that's a long time away. Alright, he's making a big mistake. Let's go get him. Yeah, unfortunately that makes him cancel his move. And this guy knows about it because he's got vision from over here. And from the fact that we're, you know, in his capital. As soon as I get here, or rather he should already be walking around the other way. We'll do a round around a Rosie on these mountains. Yep, there we go. Alright, back we go to the siege, I guess. I don't really mind if this war ends our campaign just by debt. Because, I mean, we weren't making headway anyway. Let's let one tick go. Come on. Huge progress. Huge progress. Walls breached. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now we're going to stick to this siege. That was a beautiful roll. See, that's it. That's the roll to counter the terrible roll we had down here. 7% chance to lose down here. It was a 7% chance to get a roll that good, to roll a natural 14. That's awesome. Actually, it doesn't have to be natural 14 now, does it? Is that right? Didn't they change that? I think they changed it so it's not, doesn't have to be a natural 14. It just has to be a 14 these days. I think we might win this siege before you land. It's how long it's going to take you. We should perhaps take some men out of this province to not do this siege. Another water shortage. Yes, bring them down. 50% chance. I don't know why it shows us 49. Is it which is it? Should we look at the numbers? We're 30 minutes into the episode. We probably should look at the numbers. Let's continue in the next episode. Thank you very, very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We will, as ever, solve our problems with war and endeavor to pull ourselves out of the disastrous economic tailspin in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.